Okay, part two with Tony. So Tony, like everybody else, or a lot of people, that you found out at a younger age there was something different?
Well, at the time, it was something you really don't understand yourself. How can I say? It's the sort of thing where nobody else that you know cross-dresses or anything like that. So you sort of keep it to yourself as much as possible. You don't understand why. You don't understand a whole bunch of stuff. And you do know that you wouldn't live it down like this. We're talking now the mid to late 50s, 1950s, and Canada was a much different country then.
Yes.
Not nearly as tolerant, not nearly as open. We were in the grips of a society that was not at all tolerant.
So did you find out you just like to wear female clothes, or were you gay, or?
At that age, I didn't know gay from a hole in the ground. I didn't know anything. As I say, I really didn't get a name for what I had until my late 20s, when I found a book by Jan Morris called Conundrum, and it was her autobiography, where she had actually started off as Ian Morris, journalist, traveler. Actually, Ian Morris is one of the people with Sir Edmund Hillary who scaled Mount Everest. But from a very early age, she realized that there was something wrong. In fact, she said she was in the wrong body. And in her case, it would have been before adolescence, the first memories even. And explained about, how this just what didn't feel right, nothing at all. And eventually, she did have surgery and went through sex change operation and became a female. And now occasionally I see she still writes travel books, and occasionally I see articles in the Globe and Mail by her as travel columns. And I knew from reading the book that didn't quite describe me. I didn't have the feeling from earliest ages that I was a female trapped in a male body. It's just that there was something about cross-dressing that gave me pleasure, and to this day I can't give you exact reasons. I can only speculate. I'm not sure how much speculation you want on this thing.
It sounds like the same way when you found out there was something wrong, you knew there was something wrong, or just like me when I found out, I knew there was something wrong with me also with ADHD.
Well, if I could, the use of the word wrong, I'm not sure. Different is better.
Yeah,
is a better word.
I'm French. Okay,
although way back then it definitely was wrong.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
If it got out, it would have been, oh Lord, you would not have lived it down. The same as, being gay, like in St. Andrews, where I grew up through those years. You couldn't be gay, you couldn't be Jewish, you couldn't be a whole bunch of things. You couldn't be black, I suppose. Yeah, it would have trouble if you were French.
Oh yes, oh yes. So, we're in the mid-50s, and you like to wear female clothes. Mm-hmm. And how old were you then? About 14, 15?
13, 14, yes.
So, how did that go? I mean,
you find ways to get hold of clothes, and you keep a small stash. And when you're in the privacy, you hope you're in privacy of your own situation. Yeah. You dress up a bit.
And dress up, you did?
Oh yeah, on occasion.
Okay, hold it. We'll go to this is part two.